What's going on, guys? This is Costi with Pick Dogs, and I'm here with another edition of the Yang Angle. Small board for you guys to dissect. Only 3 MLB games on the board, but we're still here. We're still working, and Jay has a nice complimentary free strategy play with a Yangle behind it. So we're going to get right into it for you guys. Tampa Bay against the Yankees, current listed pitchers. Pepio against Strowman. So Jay, why don't you give everybody the prediction and the Yangle behind it?
Yeah, so Tampa Bay versus Yankees, Pepio versus Strowman. So it's hard to pick Strowman, but I think this sets up a classic spot for the Yankees to take the series. Strowman has not been sharp all season, but he's shown some signs of life recently, and matches up well versus a Rays lineup that ranks bottom third in OPS versus righties. I don't think Strowman needs strikeouts, just weak contacts, and that's his specialty. So in meanwhile, the Pepio has been solid but has shown weakness versus power heavy lineups like New York, especially on the road. So I'm taking Yankees to win on this matchup.
All right, guys, make sure Pepio and Strowman are listed, and we're going to take the Yankees as your complimentary selection. Now, look, I mean, Strowman, like you just said, and I've been following him, I haven't really done a huge dissection of Strowman's arm and his ratings and his pitches, but over the last 5 games, he's about a 1.2 better ERA than his season total, which is playing a little bit better. Obviously, not the form that they expect, but what do you see and like in him that you're going to take him in this selection?
Yeah, I have a few reasons for that. So I think Strowman is a pitcher who thrives when he can pitch to contact and get ground balls. So Yankee Stadium gives him a familiar environment to execute his game plan. I think with the Pepio style, also leaning towards soft contact, but fly balls. And this could be a tight game where 1 or 2 runs make the difference. I think Strowman's experience in these spots gives him a slight edge. And the second reason, the double play possibilities. So Strowman's signature sinker leads to one of the highest ground ball rates in baseball. So I think the Rays lineup that tends to press and strength runners. I think Strowman's ability to induce double plays and that could lead to avoiding big innings. Um, I think the New York Yankees are in the middle of a tight playoff race, and this is a momentum game to close the series and to win it. And I think that the Yankees bullpen are in a better shape than Tampa Bay's one. So coming into this game, so I think those reasons. It's hard to choose Strowman and the Yankees, but I think it's a bounce back spot. I think Strowman can get it done. I think there's a slight edge on the starting pitcher, and I think these are the reasons to pick Yankees and Strowman.
Well, your reasoning to pick Strowman is much different than mine. I don't know if you know, but Strowman has been a rapper. He was in a rap video many years ago with his college roommate. His name was Mike Stud. They both played at Duke together, and in which Mike Stud had a Tommy John surgery, and he couldn't pitch anymore. So he ended up being a rapper, and Strowman was in his video. Now, this is back when Strowman was on the Blue Jays. Um, he was a much better player back then, but hopefully he can get into form here and he could get back to his winning days. I like the prediction. I like the angle behind it. Love to hear all your insights about how you break down these teams and pitchers. So very insightful, again, for our clients as well as myself, as I learn something new every day, because you are the baseball GOAT. I am just here managing risk and being more of a syndicate broker for your clients. So if you guys are interested in picking up the VIP, these are Jay's best games that he rates on a scale of 1 to 5 in strength. That is not the same value that you can get on Pick Dogs. If you're a smaller player that does not play 500 or more a game, and it seems like we don't want to make you reach for anything that you can't afford to bet. That's not what this is about. If you're a smaller player, you could pick up Jay's $19 best bet on pickdogs.com. The link is always in the description below the video. And if you're just here for the free content and you just want a free pick, it's here. I don't suggest it because it's nobody plays one game a day in baseball. We always have multiple selections, except maybe today because there's only 3 games. But outside of this small board, chances are you're going to get 3 to 4 to 5 games on average, if not more, depending on how the big day is or how the slate is of the day. So follow Jay on Instagram as always at jbombcapper, and we'll be back here tomorrow, same time, same place, giving you guys more Yangles and more prediction. And as always, make it a winning day, long term. And as Jay always says, I'll do it for you. Always long term, not short term. And let's win today and for the rest of the season. Did I do it right, Jay? Did I do it right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Long term is the key. Winning is the key, and let's have a winning day. Thank you.
You got it.